Hello, Craig here from Eagle Eye. Today, the sign word of the day is brought to you by the letter K. And I thought today we'd talk about some knives. Today we're talking knives. We all know knives, most common used tool in the shop. But I thought I'd go through some of the knives, why I like them, why I don't like them, why I use them, why I buy these, and give you a couple ideas. And I'd love to hear some feedback on your thoughts on this. Now, all these knives I've linked in my description so that if you wish to purchase some, I'm going to show you where I get mine from. I think they're the best deals out there, and you can check them out and go from there. So the first knife. The good old trusty X-Acto knife. You know, this belongs to one of the girls here in the shop, and this is the knife she uses. This is what she is used to. And I'm not a fan of these because you have to learn how to really use one. You have to use it like a pencil to cut properly with those. So I'm not a fan of the X-Acto knife, but it's a good knife and it's used in every shop. Next knife. This knife I have been using all of my career. This is the good old classic Olfa silver. I love this knife. I keep the 45-degree blade in it. Even the personnel here in the shop make fun of me and say that I could be a surgeon with this knife. I do a lot of my trick cuts with this, and I really like this knife. In fact, the first one that I used to have when I learned the industry, I had a friend of mine that could do the electroplating gold, and mine was gold colored. Everybody else in the shop here wraps theirs so that they know it's their knife. But I love the Olfa silver, and like I said, I put a description below on where to get these and the blades for these. Next knife I've been introduced the last couple years, and this is called the Inti cutter. And it's a good knife. I really like it. It's very much like the Olfa silver, a little lighter, but in this specific knife, I carry the 30-degree blade, and I carry both of these knives in my bag. So the 30-degree blade takes a little getting used to, but I do like it. Use it a lot when I'm wrapping a vehicle. I like the ability to be able to get down and cut inside those jams or whatever I might need to do. So I do like these blades. The only thing I don't like about them is versus the 45-degree, when I'm trying to trim with it, that blade seems to wobble or walk on me just a little bit. But good knife. This is another Inti cutter knife that I've picked up, and I actually picked these up on Amazon. The pricing is right on these. I like this one because, well, it's got a little body to it. Got some rubber grips on there, and it's a nice knife. It doesn't wiggle a lot. I've got the 45-degree blade in it also, and I do like this knife. I use it a lot in the shop. This is another knife I carry in my bag. Yes, I've got a bunch of knives I carry in my bag. But I like this one when I'm teaching people how to cut and trim. The Olfa silver is a little thin, and it's lightweight, and if you're experienced, people do like this knife. But when they're first starting out, I give them this knife because they need to learn knife control, and because it's got the rubber grips, they can hold it a lot better. It's got a little substance in their hand, so they feel like they're holding something. Next two knives, I carry both of these in my bag also. This one is an Olfa knife. It's got the thicker, bigger blade in it. I do like it when I'm cutting foam core or ultra board, and it's got the nice rubber grip so you can really hold on to it. It's a great blade, and I do like this one. They call it the Olfa hand saver because it is a much bigger knife. And then probably my most used knife is this utility knife. It's a folding utility knife. It uses an interchangeable standard box blade. Every one of my printers has one of these at the station or at the printer station, so we cut off the material. I like this knife a lot when I'm cutting ultra board, foam core, coroplast, PVC, because the blade is so much thicker. I don't get a lot of wobble on it, and I really like this knife. So these are all some knives that we carry in our bag and use around our shop, but I thought I would introduce them to you. And like I said, I've got some links down below in the description. The pricing on these Inti cutters, though, I have to say is really good. And the blades are inexpensive. You can buy them in 50 packs online at Amazon, and I really like these knives. I would put these up against the Olfa Silver any day. It's a good knife, and like I said, it's got good control, and the cost factor, though, that might make you change too. Well, there you go. Sign word of the day brought to you by the letter K. Thought we'd talk some knives. There's a nice selection of them. As they say, I wouldn't bring a knife to a gunfight, but I do carry a few of them in my bag. Well, there you go. Sign word of the day brought to you by the letter K. Again, follow us online anytime, 24/7. Hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, thank you for your support.